They served as firefighters together until one man left to become a police officer. And years later, the two came together to save a life.
This year, the officer donated one of his kidneys, not knowing it was going to his old friend. NBC10's Deanna Durante shows you the amazing story.
The scene may be in a firehouse, but the life-saving story you're about to hear has very little to do with fighting fires. They met here decades ago.
We lost touch, I guess, for about 10, 12 years, and then we reconnected.
Old friends shared a long-time bond. Former firefighters Jim Woods and Upper Marion Police Detective Brendan Doherty lived just blocks apart.
I knew that Jim was sick.
But Doherty didn't know just how close to death his longtime friend was.
I really had about a 3% chance of finding a kidney match, and it would be about 6, 7, 8 years on dialysis.
Too sick to keep on firefighting, Woods was in a battle. His whole life he had been fighting polycystic kidney disease. He was born with it, and his only good kidney was failing. His only chance of a transplant, a cadaver donor. Transplant specialists at Einstein encouraged him to go public for his search, so a Facebook page was created, and Brendan heard about it.
I went thinking, just because I was the same blood type, that we'd be no problem when I just give one of my kidneys.
Turns out he was right. The operation was in early March.
I had planned to go through this anonymously, for at least for a period of time, until I knew I was a match or non-match with Jim. But as fate would have it, we ran into each other in the hospital.
I kept thinking, I even did it the night before before I went to the hospital, I was like, you can still run away.
But neither did.
I think it's made me a better person. Somebody told me along the way that it would be one of the most gratifying things you ever do with your life.
Doherty is back to fighting crime, even ran his first 5K last month. Woods is helping run Glenside Fire Company, and both are sharing this story in the hopes that other lives can be saved. Nationwide, more than 100,000 are waiting for a kidney. At Einstein alone, more than 350 patients are on a waiting list.
It really is a small price to pay to see something amazing like what's happened with Jim.
In Glenside, Deanna Durante, NBC10 News.
What a bond, what a friendship. Both men sharing their story, as Deanna mentioned, in hopes others will donate. At the very least, they say you should check the box on your driver's license to be an organ donor.
Important reminders.